Welcome back. Mafuna, we should talk about region, how you can do medical covers. Sometimes you may be doing a medical cover. This is whereby my customers amatenga kadundu more like pangongole, and then their medical cover or their insurance, health insurance company pays for them at the end of the month or after some time. So you would want to keep track of them through your system, so that uzizi how much is this medical cover owing me, and through this patient and through that patient and through that patient, or through which client. Now there are two ways. One way is you can add each and every customer as a single customer or paika, which means each time that customer comes, uzipanga transact through that customer name. Or you can add as the medical cover. We can add the medical cover as just one company, so which means each and every customer that comes will be transacting through that single account, single customer account. So here's what I mean. So generally you are here, make a sale, you come to customers and you add a new customer. Here's the page, and then on the first page you say Maria Jones. In this case, this is Mrs. The company here, let's say an example of medical cover, let's say Mazin. And then here you can write the phone number of the client in case that client, in case there's anything that you want to communicate with that client, you need that number and email here. Yeah, and now in this case we have the QuickBooks options here. These are the options, you can fill them if you feel like there's a need. But we have most important fields, the ones that are filled here, and down here we have charge account. Saying charge account is more like you're saying this customer azigula pangongole, so you say charge account, and there's here account limit. This is whereby you are limiting kuti this customer ndalama zake za ngongole yake ikafika by this level, maybe the system should not accept that customer. So maybe we can say 50,000 depending on your company policy. And after mukamapanga transact through that customer, available balances oneka apa, and actually this is available credit. This is like the amount that can be allowed to transact with. Past due, we have nothing. So these items will appear kuji. So this is what I'm talking about. We are entering a customer paika paika, not kuti kupanga enter a medical cover, let's say like Mazim, that we would fill Mazim here, or and also Mazim there. Just, and this account will be used by every Mazim customer that comes in. If you have any other medical cover, then you add as a separate name. So in this case, in the equity we have 50,000 here. If it were within the Mazim as a whole, then maybe like about 1 million or 2 million, depending on how much medical cover things you do in a month. Now you say save. From there, you do, so you have selected the customer here. Pabwera mufuna mpange transact. The customers come with a prescription. Afuna mankwala. Then here you go. You have let's say Benylin for flu here. So here Benylin for flu is at 5,000 kwacha, and on Mazim, on medical cover, some medical cover, they have their prices. Others give 100%, others they mark to a certain point. Ndramazina sama perega. So in this case, we are assuming kuti medical cover, or in this case, Mazim. I'm not using the actual sheet. I'm just using assumptions here. Let's say Mazim is paying 3,000 for this Benylin, and your price is 5,000 kwacha for your shop. Now you need first of all to record this transaction as Ngongole, and then you need to collect cash from the customer ngati overage or tingana kuti shortfall imene muipange collect. Mupangira to collect. So we are collecting, or we are recording this amount as, or recording this transaction as Ngongole now. So instead of going to cash or credit or check, we'll go to account. So on account, it should be on charge to account. Just make sure it's on charge to account, not here. So balance is 0. If this customer had a balance, this customer has balance yakuti. Now saving, and after that I will just save and print. In this case, I don't have a printer, save only. So yapita. Now kwa amene we have a printer ndekuti tulutsa kalisiti. So usually pamatuluka malisiti awiri, one for you and one for the customer. And actually the one that that you keep is the one that you give kukapita kujeni kukapanga claim for your maujeni ya invoice ya ma transactions also amene wachita through a certain medical cover. Now you want to collect that, remember mwamupatsa munthu mankhwala a 5,000, but medical cover at the end of the month will give you 3,000. So you need to collect 2,000 from the customer right now. Now this is how you do. So we have you need to write the customer name, Maria Jones, and then here you need to go to cash. You don't put any item here, so you just go to cash. On cash, you type the amount that you are collecting. So you are collecting 2,000, and then you say save. And then from there, you need to specify in the account section here as well. So you click, and then make sure it's on make payment to account. Remember last time it was on charge to account. So the balance is now appearing here. We have payment amount 2,000 kwacha. This is accurate because we are collecting 2,000 kwacha from the customer. And what we expect here, tikaipanga complete transaction in ndizoti we are expecting 5,000. This amount ipange drop to 3,000 because we are paying 2,000 at this moment. So you click save, and then you save as well. So again, this transaction as well imatulutsa so malisiti awiri. So actually the system produces malisiti awiri for every transaction imene mukupanga deal with a customer. Now how do we check kuti system yachotseradi ndalama ija yachotse from 5,000 yachotserapo 2,000? How do we check? And here you go at the same customer, and then you search for the customer, and then from here you go to account. You go direct to account and see. So you see that is 3,000. The balance is now 3,000. So this is the amount that the medical cover will give you at the end of the month. When the medical cover give you this money, you just come with that sheet and then fill out. So before I go there, I would like to explain a few things. So I'm canceling the text. Now, what has happened here? Let me use this illustration. This is the account ya Maria Jones. This is what is happening in the system in account ya Maria Jones. Here we have made a sale of 5,000 kwacha, 5,000, which is on credit, a charged, which has been charged to account, in other words. So this, after this, we have made a payment. The customer has made a payment of 2,000 kwacha in cash, and then at the end of the customer transactions, and the customer ababa akupita kwa account kwake kwatsala balance ya 3,000 kwacha credit. So this is the account customer section. Now, what does the medical cover do? In this case, we have the section down here. So customer wapita kwa account yako kasiyako balance ya 3,000 kwacha, and we hope that we have cross-checked ndi mawijeni ma price list ya medical cover, and taona kuti indeed balance ya 3,000 kwacha is the one the medical cover will give us at the end of the month. Now at the end of the month tatumiza bill yathu kwa medical cover, and the medical cover yatipasa payment ya 3,000 kwacha towards account ya ndani ya Mrs. Jones. In this case, it always comes in check, which means there will be involvement of my check numbers and the like. And I think that will be the second part in the Gamabanga when we go back to the system. So 3,000 has been paid in check, and after the some system, the account balance Miss Maria Jones will be 0 kwacha. So that will be balanced. Now, how do we do the second part after now talandira a payment from the medical cover team? I know for Mazim, amapereka what we call chifomu cha remittance and the like, where they put ndawe imene munapanga claim versus ndawe imene apereka, and versus the balance that they haven't paid, and they put their reasons for not doing that and the like, etc. So you have that sheet, and then imakhala ndi transaction number, imene or payment number. That payment number ndimene muziyika as check number mu system. So I'm coming back to the system here. The payment now from the medical cover or from the insurance company will come direct, tika account ya Miss Maria Jones like this. After tapanga search from the list here, Tasaka Maria Jones, here it is there. Make sure that you are in the right account, because you need to make that payment to a right person kuti balance yake ipange clear. And just to cross check, we'll see kuti here we'll have a balance of 3,000 kwacha. And then back to that, payment yachitika through what? Not cash, but it's credit. Because if you say cash, zisokoneza balancing ya cash ya tsiku imeneyoyo, because at this point we are talking of ndalama imene yabwera sinafikire mu cash and drawer, yafikira ku bank. In that case tikaidinda as cash, zisokoneza balancing, ipezeka kuti mukhala ndi shortage ina yake because of that. But so you have to go to either you have to go to check. So you go to check, and here you should be on the same option as accept check, because we are accepting a check. So payment imene kuchitika ndi 3,000, and then here we'll just write check number as payment number. So maybe payment number, or the document number, or the remittance number, something that that document that comes from the insurance cover. So 067 as a sample, let's say document in 067, and then you say save. When you save, you see and you notice here that you have chosen that as the payment method, and then you need to specify your account as well. So you go under account, and then you make sure kuti isakhale pa charge account, but ikhale pa make payment on account, and then you save, and you make sure kuti poseva pakhale ma check marks kuti apa chongedwa apa so pachongedwa. And you can notice kuti tikamapanga this kind of transactions, imakhala ndi malo awiri amene amachongedwa, payment method plus ku account. So here's payment method cash, ku account wapanganso make sure and then pakhale pochongedwanso. And in that case you can see here pamwamba muli payment on account 3,000 and item isundachita kuyika, it's not an item yabwera because I'm processing these payments down here. Now also you see kuti subtotal 3,000 and payment 3,000 and then we'll save. Now let's see tsopano account ya Mrs. Jones kuti tsopano kuli balance ya bwanji. So this is Maria Jones and then we are going to account and then you see now the balance is 0. So guys, that's how we do the whole process, and process yomalizirayi as I've said imachitika mukakhala kuti ma payments mwapatsidwa. And one thing I can also comment ndichoti if you be handling ma medical cover transaction in this way, it means kuti you'll be handling each and every customer paekha, and ngati medical cover yapereka ndalama less than imene imayenera kuti akupatseni, let's say instead of the 3,000 we're talking about, medical cover yapereka 2,500, it's easier to follow up because mutha kumaona those kinds of accounts, and those accounts zimaonekanso kwa anthu amene, kwa ena amene tikugwiritsa ntchito the accounting system. Imaonekanso umene kuja under accounts payable. I think I'll also explain in another video how we can receive my payments from medical cover using the accounting system, and you should also have a look on how it appears in the financial software. Meaning it's integrated using Mwamba umu, the financial center, which is Update QuickBooks, to send the information from here to that end. So that's how we do it. If you have more questions, I think you can use this number up here, 9930 573 937. I'll be able to respond, or you can make a call. I'll be able to respond right away. For some of us, immediately the accounting software, we only have this point of sale software. I think I urge you to add that one because it also handles much more than just doing inventory and making sales. You'll be able to follow up things much easier, and it's the one that also gives you maoni kuti this customer wapanga ujeni, ma balance alimwe kuti chanchani, ma income imene ukuyembekezera ndi yotere, something like that. So let's say bye for now. Thank you so much for your time.